Okay guys, now we're into a restroom that has all this stainless steel partitions. And this can be quite a bit of challenge and a fair amount of work. So the idea is to really keep them up. So generally speaking, they're gonna always have a lot of handprints and stuff all right in this area where people are grabbing and pulling for the door, but then generally all this is pretty good. But for the sake of showing you the whole thing, remember, on a large sheet of stainless steel like this, you want to find the grain, the direction that it has been brushed in, and then get that thing, get your application pad going in that direction. So this door actually is up and down. There's a side panel here I'll show you that's brushed in the opposite direction. Okay, you want to come on in here and I'll show you this really huge piece of stainless steel. This panel right here. And I don't know if the light hits that just right, but you can actually see kind of how it looks like it's been painted or brushed in this direction. And so what I'll do is I'll just start here at the top and just put this on like this. And again, kind of like when I was in that elevator, I was telling you, I'm pushing really hard right now. And so it's kind of why I can't even really go fast with putting this on, because I'm pushing so hard that if it gave way, I'd wind up falling on the floor. So there's quite a bit of pressure on here. But I just find that kind of giving it this back and forth motion like this all the way is just the easiest and fastest way to get these panels coated in the polish. One thing we learned about this particular floor is the aerosol product, if it actually lands on this shiny floor, it makes it so slick that you just almost fall on it just by barely walking. So that's why we started using these wipes, so we can control where that polish is going. Okay, so now what I'll do, I just kind of gave you a sample. Let me show you one other thing I did forget about. It's so easy to forget these guys because they get behind the door. But see this right here, stainless steel little guy here. He pulls out of the wall. So that's a changing station is what that is. After these get clean, you just take and buckle this back. People use it next, kind of realize it's been cleaned out, you know, and it also keeps those straps to where they're inside the container. Okay, so now I've got that on there. Let's go for the polishing or the buffing of it, right? This is the actual buffing of it. So you're gonna apply the polish, and then you're just gonna buff it. And here I'm not actually having to push down really hard. It's sliding across there real easy, real slick. And I mean, look how perfect it's coming out, right? So that actually was pretty easy. Here, go ahead and do the same thing here. So hopefully the next time we come back here, it'll only be just something like right here where we just kind of go around like that to take care of some handprints, you know, and then we can just kind of buff it around like that and move on to the next thing. So let me buff this out. So in a bathroom that has partitions like this, the application of the whole product is scheduled probably like once or twice a week, and then you've got like the other nights of the week where you're just kind of coming in and making sure and kind of having to touch up where people have been touching it with their hands. But this product again does draw some dust, so like on partitions like this, you know, they might start getting dusty up here in the corner or down here, so you always want to be making sure you're keeping your eye and wiping that dust away as needed. Basically, you just keep doing this, small circles all over the place until the whole sheet of metal looks like it's basically uniform and reflecting pretty nicely, pretty uniformly. So, and you just would continue on.